Hi and welcome to the video. This is Tyra. I hope that the quality of the video is going to be okay. I think it's going to be a bit fuzzy, but this is the best I can do at the moment because it's dark outside, as you can see. You can perhaps see a bit of a Christmas light outside. Today it's the 1st of December. I have during the last 3 weeks tried to record a bit on and off, and I'm going to, in this video, just pull all of these small recordings together later on, so you can see there's going to be some unpacking of some pre-owned cross stitch which hasn't been touched by the pre-owner and previous owner, and I think there's some stitching as well, where I think I show you some of the stitching that I've been doing during the period. I'm going to show you a new one that I've been working on for the last 10 days or so. Just solely been diving into that one because we have again been struck by corona. Not that we've been infected by the disease as of yet. Keep your fingers crossed. But both of my children has been at school, sent home from school because some have been infected, gotten back into school, sent home again. At the moment my son is back at school, but they've closed the main school for my daughter, so she's at home. We just got her coronavirus test back today. They are required to have a negative test before they go back to school on, I think it's the 3rd of December that they're going back. And they are, it's negative, so that's really, really good. So she's going to go back, and then we will see how long it's going to last. The area where I live, or my family and I live, are at the moment really hard hit by coronavirus. Mainly due to mink being the main source of it, and they have stopped all mink farms and have forced them to put down the mink. A sad story which wasn't handled the best from our government side, but I think it was necessary. I'm not seen from the perspective of how fast it moved in our area and how many got infected with disease and so on. It was definitely a source here for infection. So it's a really, really sad thing that all these animals had to suffer, but for all of our health, I think it was probably the right thing to do. But it's the discussion that is still going on in Denmark. It's taking up a lot of time and taking up a lot of space in our news at the moment. I don't know if you've heard anything about it, but it's been widely reported throughout the world at the moment, I think. So otherwise, we're doing fine. Trying to keep. I'm at work full time, working a bit from home. My husband is working on and off from home. So we're trying just to keep up and doing our best. But and I am stitching, and I haven't done much diamond painting, but I'm working a bit on my projects and so on. It's just finding the time and place to do some recording for all of these videos. But now I've decided that I'm going to do it. So, yeah. And excuse me all of the mess behind us. Live. You can see this one is... Oh, yeah. Okay, live. So I hope all of you are also doing fine and staying safe and staying healthy. It's just weird time, isn't it? And we just have to move through and on and get into the spirit of Christmas, right? Because that's really fun that already, I think it was November 28th, we had our house decorated. So last weekend we spent decorating the house and putting up all the decorations. Our yeah, it was just finished. So that's really nice, and so it's really cozy at the moment. And I've just opened my advent calendar, and mine is a tea one, puka. It's called. It's herbal tea. So in my Christmas mug. So I'm ready for Christmas now. So I hope you like the idea of me vlogging every day. Just a short one. This one is probably going to be a bit longer because of all of the pre-recorded videos. But I just wanted to take them in. So just to set the scene of how I'm planning to do the next couple of weeks. Sorry. I think tomorrow we're going to have a look at this diamond painting. It's been one that I can't even remember if I showed you when I unboxed them. But this one was one that I just have to put the this one is one with birds. There's a cardinal up here, which we don't have in Denmark. I think it's something over in the States that you are blessed with having red birds. We don't have. We have dull gray birds. but all of these really colorful birds are in it, and there's a lot of snow and so on. So I thought that this could be really fun to do. It's not that big, so one that we could work on together with the fox, and I could do some small videos where we could just diamond paint and do on, perhaps do a live, do something different throughout the week. So I hope that you think that this is a good idea. So this is the one that I'm going to work on together with you. So tomorrow I think we're going to do a slight unboxing of it and look at the drills and so on and see how the quality is, because some of these had a bit of not the best drill qualities that I've seen, but I think it's going to be fine and work okay. So yeah, so that's for tomorrow, and one that I'm going to work on. I still have my fox, I still have all the other diamond paintings, but I don't really have a winter one that I worked on, so I think that would be really good. Yeah, and then I just wanted to show you what I've else been working on. I found, I think it's going to be a bit small, but I hope you can see it. This is from what is it called? It's from the Modern Folk Embroidery. It's called the Scandinavian Christmas Sampler, and this is a typical Danish inspired, Scandinavian inspired sampler, and when I saw it I really fell in love with it. I am not sure that I'm going to do this part down here. What do you say? I'm like thinking that, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm like thinking to skip that part down here and just do the upper part. But I think I'm going to work my way down and do this and try to complete this, and then take a decision about the rest of it, because I'm not too sure with the birds. Perhaps some houses instead of, or something. I don't know. I'm not crazy digging the birds, but yeah. It says Glædelig Jul, which means Merry Christmas. There's some other. You can put something else in there. You can make it God Jul, which means Happy Christmas, some sort of it. So he hasn't done it with the and English expressions. I don't know, but if you like this one, you could probably take your own idea and put it in here. I was contemplating to doing in this reddish pink that this is in, but then I decided against it because yeah, I just wanted something with a bit more color in it, especially in the big tree. So as I said, this is not a new complete, it's a new start, but it's been one that I've been working on for quite some time. So I have completed a lot. And it's a bit scrunched up and so hope you can see it anyway. So just to say, this is on a 40 count, I think it's 36, 40 count, I can't remember, I think. I can just link below what it is in the description below. But this is my take on it. So I have a Misuda's silk in it. I have some, this is one of her silks, variegated one. This is one of her silks. There's a green DMC light one, and the llama down here, which is the reindeer, but it looks like a llama who's taken on some horns. I don't know. but we are having a bit of laugh with him. This is also in a variegated DMC. And then I have used, this is not a Krennic. Yeah, this one is a Krennic. And these one are Gutermann or sulky threads, I think they're called in American. Metallic threads, I can just pull them and show you them. And the snowflakes are made in 2 different colors of a variegated, I think it's a Sullivan one that I've found somewhere, thread, and a variegated Misuda's thread. So I can just show you afterwards. But this is my progress so far. So I'm still missing to put some of these smaller stars in. And then I'm missing, it's completely alike on each side. So I have to do the tree, the small flower, and this one up here. And when I was doing this Christmas tree, I was like thinking it's never going to stop. There's so many stitches in that Christmas tree. It's like, yeah, humongous, that Christmas tree. But I don't know if you can see it. This is a rather big piece. So there's, if I decide to continue with it, I can do that and do the entire sampler. But what do you think? Would you continue on with the sampler? Shouldn't we just start and make that one, finish that one down there and see how we like it? It is a bit, these snowflakes aren't that visible if you see them from behind. This is pretty close to how it looks in real life, but I really like the sheerness of it, and you need to get a bit closer just to see these snowflakes, but they are there, and they're not I like the combination of the right snowflakes, and then these ones were more stars to me, so I think they got the depth that I wished for it. I'm still thinking that I'm going to take this reddish color and make the rest of the border down there in the same color and continue on. I was thinking perhaps to make an extra row and just make it, just to frame it somewhat, but I'm just going to see that last and see if I need to do some sort of extra row down there just to frame it, because I don't have it in the same red color as in the mock-up. So yeah, that's my progress. I'm really happy with it, and I'm going to work more on it and see how far I can get this time, if I can finish just at least the Happy Christmas before Christmas. That could be really nice, but there's going to be a lot of stitches in it. And at the same time, the last part of my Clouds Factory is in, so I think we're also going to work on that one. I'm trying to see if I can do a setup where I show you how I stitch with my with my yeah, I hold my hoop in my hand so you can see how I do that, and I still stitch two-handed. So yeah, that was a lot of talking. So I just promised you to show you what colors that I've been using. So for the variegated one, this is for the tree. It's called Ips. This brand. I think it's an off-brand from Spain. Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but it was something that I got when I bought from somebody's stock. I think it was a boutique shutting down here in Denmark, and he had these variegated threads for, I think I paid 50 cents per skein or something, and so I just bought a bunch of them for me just to have if I needed to do something in variegated. And the quality of the thread is like DMC, so it's a really good thread. So that's the one I used, and then I used these two from Misudas. This is the pink one. Oh, it's not pink. It's dark rose something. Burgundy. And then there's this variegated one which I use for the stars. And I used the stars. These are for the snowflake, these ones. And then I used this one for the stars, and I really like this one. It's a black one with a lot of shimmer in it. I think for a star, to me, on a sky, the shimmering in it, I really like that one. And then I used whatever I just thought that I would look really good on it. And then for the small stars, or what you should call them, small snowflakes in the middle here, I used this one, which is also a variegated one, pink one, which is a bit darker and a bit of a contrast to this one, but I'm still thinking they look good together. And for the deer, if I can find it, I used also one of these. I think this is a ammo thread. So there was sorts of different ones. I think this one I got from a buy on AliExpress, I think. But this is also, I think it's 100% cotton, so it's like a DMC variegated one. Pretty. So that's good. That's for the deer. And then for the grass and the flower stems, I used, I think it was this one. So Loden from Week's Dye Work, I think. So yeah, there's been a lot of colors in it. And last, for the birds, this one also from Miss Missus. I think she's called Misudas. Rouge. Yeah. So I just pulled up whatever I thought looked good and started stitching. So it ended up looking like this. And I'm hoping, that's the bit back of it, but I'm hoping that this is going to look okay when it's finished. Whether or not I have to frame it, I don't know, with the border down there. Yeah. So quite the fun stitch that I've just been fully occupied with. So yeah, I think that's it for my stitching and so on. So I'm going to, from now on, put in the new or the old videos that I've also been doing. There's an unboxing one, and there's a stitching one. So I'm going to put the stitching one in and then the unboxing one. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, of course, and right below, comment whatever you think, and see you tomorrow, hopefully, if everything goes well. No, it does. So hopefully we're going to see you tomorrow. Stay safe, take care, and happy stitching and diamond painting. Bye for now. Hi, this is Sunday the 8th of November, and I did a video today, and I decided to try and see if I could do every evening the days that I stitched a roundup of the day and talk a bit about what I've been stitching on and how far I got and so on. So today I've been stitching on my Permin of Copenhagen, the sampler from Celle Museum. It's on a paper chart, and if I just take this, you can see these are the colors, and it's a bit fun. Fact is that you're thinking that you're stitching black because that's the layout, but they are, I think it's a 949 or dark royal blue combined with this red one. I am working up here, and I've chosen to put in my own fabrics, and what is really weird, they're not like that in real life. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes on the video, it seems black, but it's not, it's dark blue. If I place a lot of it, yeah, you can see it better here that it goes to the right color. You just need to saturate it. So this is the color, dark blue, and it goes a bit weird when I take it away. But anyway, I decided to keep these colors in here, which are these ones, and combine them with these threads over here. Let's see if you can see them. It's the blue one. These are Motifs silks. It's the oxide that I've used, and I think this one is just called Garden Blue or something. I can find that if you need that one. So these are the colors that I've chosen to do. Sorry. Trying not to get my finger in it. So yeah. I think that I've been really enjoying this one. So tonight I finished this one with the small dark blue stitches, and this is the variegated oxide one from Motifs. You've got the blue one here, which isn't that variegated, but that doesn't really matter. And then I've got this one. So as you can see, they're really large ones. What I'm contemplating is that I think that I'm going to change these numbers out. And I bought a book. Let's see if I can find it somewhere. I was meaning to show my haul, but I forgot it in the video, but it was long enough, so it doesn't really matter. But here, I bought this book to get some inspirations for the different things that I would really love to work on. It's called Sample Workbook, Motifs and Patterns. I love this house. I love this pink one. It's done with satin stitches. So you've got in here, it's from 2012 and it's from Carolyn Vincent. I think you can find it on eBay and so on if you want it. So you can see here there's a lot of inspiration, But what I really love is that I'm not going to show you too much, is that there's a lot of showing how you do the stitch techniques. And here you, for instance, have a pattern if you wanted to do something. And what I was thinking, like over here, you've got the dove, and they're all in here. I'm just turning you a bit away so you can't see it all. Trying to go around. Up here you've got another house, which is also really, really pretty. So a lot of pretty patterns, and here is another one with the church and doves and birds. So there's a lot of inspiration in it, and I can just show you a quick one here. So of what you can do, and I'm really, really loving that. So again, here they're beautiful, they're gorgeous small patterns, and the patterns is drawn up so you can choose to do them. So yeah. But there's a lot of trees and animals, inspirations, and like for instance this one. This one shows a lot of different trees of how you can put them. So I was thinking, I love these ones as well. Look at the small little bunnies. So I was thinking to choose some animals perhaps and put in there, because I think there's no animals instead of the small random, and they're not small as you can see because they're going to take up much room. I'm going over here and then taking down the border and then put something else in there. So I was thinking to put some animals and different things in there, because I'm not really fond of the figures or the numbers. They're a bit too gothic for me. Perhaps I'm keeping in the small letters, they're cute, but I think I'm going to change out all of the numbers, and down here I'm going to put my initials and perhaps my husband's initials, I don't know. But they're cute, and I'm loving the chart. It's not hard, there's just things that I don't really like about it. So I thought that this one, I was totally contemplating to put those in. They're so cute. But I got this for a very good price. I think I paid around $6 for it in Denmark, so it was a really, really good price. I don't know what it goes for on eBay, but check it out if you want to. So yeah, so tomorrow, which is Monday, I'm hoping to get to my all forest embroidery sale. I'm not that far, really behind on this sale, but I didn't want to do it as a sale because I had so many other things that I wanted to do. But it's pretty chart, so I'm hoping to get a couple of hours in tomorrow and working on it. I've just seen somebody unboxing the real threads, or the right threads for it, which they have on their page, and they're so pretty. But I also know that the shipping times at this time is horrendous, so I'm doing in my own conversions, and I think it's working fine. Again, I've been using some of my silks, and yeah, just tossing in whatever I thought should be right. This one up here is the call for thread in DMC, and I'm not too pleased with it. I think it's fading out a bit on my fabric, but yeah. But this is on a 40 count linen, and I'm loving to stitch on it because it's only with one thread, which is really easy. And I've got my trusty lamp here, which I'm using, so gorgeous thing to do. So yeah, I will turn into bed now. Got work day tomorrow. We've just
been informed that we're going on as normal in my work, so full-time employee in and traveling through communities and so on, and yeah, going down as normal. It's nice though. It's like having everyday life where others are working from home and so on. So, and no doubt that with also my husband working at home, it does get a bit crowded here, because we're not living in the hugest or the biggest house in in the neighborhood. So they're saying at the moment that they've never in Denmark they are selling houses, and people are buying houses like never before, because with the lockdown people came to realize that the current housing was too small and they're going up in size, meaning that people who's been living in apartments and so on are now on house hunt. So but we've decided to stay on here because both our children are going away. One is we have, for the 10th grade here, we have something we call an after school, or it's like you go away from home for a year, go to a school, a sort of boarding school almost. And you've got sort of all different subjects and all different things. So first my son is going away next year, and then my daughter. So we're thinking that we also, with the cost of the school, that it would be the best thing to stay here, and just live with that. We are a bit crammed in, but it's okay. So yeah, take care. I will talk to you tomorrow. See you soon. Bye for now.
Hi, I'm back. So today it's November 24th, and I found some cross stitches online via Facebook Marketplace, and in Denmark it's an online marketplace like eBay for private sellers, where I found some cross stitches at a really good price. I think they're out of production at the moment, but let's get into them and you can see what I found. I've got a helper here. My daughter has a friend over, so I'm in the bedroom just to get some peace while they are having fun. So the first one I paid, I think it was $30 for, which I think was a really good price compared with what they go for. He's a really good helper on eBay, for instance. I have a couple of them, but I didn't have this one, which is Sleeping Beauty. I'm just going to let's see if I can do that. Hang on. I just took the light off from I don't know why it had done that, but it had put on flash. So this is the Disney Dream Collection by Thomas Kinkade. It's an unopened kit, as you can see. Never been opened. The needle is here. All the floss, it looks good. Yeah, and in here you have the fabric as well. So it comes with all of the fabric and as well with the pattern in the back of it. So you can see here is his original painting, and this is how it's going to look like when it's done. I think it's beautiful. There's also a raised discussion about their faces. They do look a bit odd, don't they? Especially her. She looks a bit long-faced. But otherwise, you could always just leave out some of it. The horse also does look a bit funny, doesn't it? But anyway,
This is a beautiful kit besides that, and these are really confetti heavy. I have almost, I think I have 5 kits of them now that I'm slowly gathering. I'm hoping to complete the collection because I think these are more also collector's items just because they're really, really beautiful. But for $30, I think this was a really, really nice price. And I think it's closer to 25, but I also had to pay shipping for it. So around $30, really good price. Happy with it and looking really forward to, at least it's in my collection, and then I still have 25 years to get all of these done. So 25 to how many years these are going to take. So, but they're beautiful, and they're going to be good fun to do. So yeah, and then have you seen all of these small? Look at that down here. There's all sorts of things hidden in these small embroideries. Look, there's a dragon up here. I don't know if you can see that. That's the dragon. And then another one over here that is flying. So there's a lot of small things that you really have to look into, and then they slowly seem to appear in these ones. They're beautiful. So this one is not the most sought after one. So he did know that some of the ones he had a couple more that I don't have in my collection, but they were way more expensive than I was willing to pay. Some of them were over $100, which is way more than I want to pay. So, but anyway, this one is now in my collection as well. So I'm really, really happy and pleased about that one. Let's take that one. The other two is from Facebook Marketplace, or a local embroidery group that we have here in Denmark, where people put up stash that they don't want to use. So let me see if I can get that one open as well without cutting too much into it. So here, yeah. These ones I paid $25. They're for those two here, and these are from Linate, and they're two pretty expensive ones that she sold for a really, really good price. This one is Girl Reading. It's called. She's been creative. There's some ink on it, or paint. Anyway, that's how it is. As you can see, 410 kroners, which is equivalent to around $60. $65. That's the normal price for it, and this is how much I paid. I paid around a bit over $12 or so. So that was really, really a nice one, and I've been looking for this one because I really like her. I don't think that she's going to be the most complicated stitch. She's all the flosses there, it's unopened. It's never been, perhaps it's just been opened just to look into it. But all the flosses there, we could just have a look. So you got the floss, you got the fabric, a nice huge piece of fabric, just a plain white one with a needle in it. Look at these really, really nice colors. They're a bit more washed out from where you see them, but in reality they're a bit more vibrant. He's really, really good, nice helper here. And then I've got, let's see, a huge, hang on, I'm just going to take this aside. Oh, these are huge, these, that's huge, these, I've never had one from Kinkade before, so I was a bit curious about the, how it looks with the the manual and so on, and it's really easy to read. So as you can see here, let's see, huge letters, so that's really good. Black and white paper chart, perfect. How much time she's going to take, I don't know. She's beautiful, and I'm just going to put that one back. Just do it like that. Could you move your bum? No, he's just sat on top of it. So the other one is Romance, it's called. Love that one as well. 320 kroners, which is equivalent to around, $40 or so. So that's also really good. So here we've got the chart. This time it's on a linen. I never stitched one of these, so again, same. It's really, really stiff linen. It feels like. And again, the same paper chart with huge letters. Look at that. That's really amazing. So it's really blown up. There's a bit, I can see, I don't know if you can see that one, but there's a bit golden there. It only looks like almost a single strand of gold that they put in there, just to highlight something. Oh, there's one more here. Oh, that's exciting to see what those are. But there's some single strands of some sort of highlighter here. I don't know if you can see that one. Just a bit. So these are my 3 new old kits that I'm really, really happy about. Especially her. And this one, and she is definitely one that I'm going to start soon, because I think when I'm finished with my lady from Dimensions, I think she's going to be the next one to start, because she's just pretty, and she's not that big, I think, perhaps. Let's see. So yeah, now back to regular program. I just wanted to show you that one.